Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Lost Alpha. I'm Cheng Ray. I wanted to make this video to talk about, well, this mod in general, really. Because I wanted to continue talking about A-Life and about the S.T.A.L.K.E.R franchise in general. And maybe make another couple of videos, but this kinda needs to be done. Because right now, I have to conclude that this is just not fit for general consumption by people. It is buggy as shit. For those who don't know, not too long ago, a closed test version of the game was leaked by a tester, which resulted in the developers, whether they were forced to or they just decided to, I couldn't tell you, but they basically came to the conclusion that they needed to release this mod, in my opinion, prematurely. So it is an early version and it is buggy, but even in the best of cases, this is not good enough. It's just not. Right now we are encountering, so far I've encountered probably a good half dozen game critical bugs, things that cause the campaign to just grind to a halt because the script triggers don't fire. Probably seen 4 or 5 of those already, and I'm maybe 6 hours in, and that is with a lot of fooling around. Like, just going by the campaign, you could probably have this part done in a couple hours. So that many bugs is just not okay. It is just not. Right now, I'm making my way into a monolith base in the Dark Valley, which is going to be interesting, because they're hostile. Ow! Ow! Okay, I'm dead. All the usual rules apply. Don't always just load into the death menu as all these things. But there are just so many bugs. Even non-critical ones, like, let's say, in the starting area there's a wall that can keep you from walking on the road and really screw your movement up. What do you need to do? Assholes. Oh, for crying out loud. See what I mean? Buggy pile of crap. I'm gonna look on the recording for that to see if that was actually landed where I think it did. The driving that I had a quick experience with earlier is really bad. Car shuts off its engine after a reloading sequence. Invisible walls, as I mentioned. I have seen people glitching through walls, which you normally don't see in S.T.A.L.K.E.R, but apparently the developers of this actually managed to get that done. Like I said, this is a very early, an early release. They were forced, I guess is what we'll use, to make this release earlier than they wanted to, which has the unfortunate result of this just being unplayably buggy. Crashes happen way too damn frequently. And in general, the game just doesn't feel polished. Like, the storyline missions feel incredibly, I don't know what to call them, amateur-like. Sequences, in the beginning, one of the first videos you heard is the assault on the factory, which is incredibly bad. But that's just voice acting. Like, that's bad voice acting. You can deal with that. But other things you haven't seen are just poor effects. Like, things that are obviously just, they look like they've just been done in After Effects in like 15 minutes and just tacked on. As an idea that this is supposed to be the actual vision of the S.T.A.L.K.E.R developers of GSC Game World that they couldn't finish. God, I hope not. I would recommend anyone who has an interest in Stalker, just download Stalker Complete or Misery for Call of Pripyat and play that. Only if you're masochist, by the way, on the Misery thing, because holy shit, that is rough. Don't play this yet. Just don't. It's not worth it. It's too buggy. Give it 3 months. That should give them time to QA it probably, fix some of the issues. Maybe get it up to a decent state. I was hoping to show up a different verdict because it is wonderful to run around in Shadow of Chernobyl with a brand new area. But even then, these bugs are bad. Really bad. I am Chang Ray, and I am sad. See y'all next time. Just ending this video with a quick example of how shitty this game is. This may present a mild spoiler for some people, so be aware of that. But let me show you something here.
Stay quiet and calm, or it will be painful.
So I want to try and show you how bad this these bugs can get, and let's see if we can get it to work this time. So here's an example of how broken the AI can be in this game and how poorly tested this actually is. I am in a corner. This bloodsucker is really dumb. Also, if you're in this lab, you'll know it when you see it. Reload when every film sequence begins, because otherwise it will actually bug out and you will never be able to move again.